Hello dear students. In this video, we are going to discuss some questions which are not given in the set 331 and which is given in the subset 31-2 and 31-3. Okay. Only few number of questions. 90% of the questions are common. Here ABC and BDE are two equilateral triangles such that D is the midpoint of BC. Ratio of the areas of triangles ABC and BD. Here given that these two triangles, I'm just keeping the questions as equals 1, okay? Given that here two equilateral triangles, one is triangle ABC and B is the midpoint of D is the midpoint of BC and BDE also equilateral triangle. Then here D is the midpoint of BC, so we can say that as D is the midpoint of BC, we can say that BC is 2 times of BD. Now we already said that in the question that these two triangles are equilateral triangles, that means they are similar. That means triangle ABC is similar to triangle BDE. Okay, triangle ABC and BDE. In any way we can write it. Okay, we can write it triangle ABC is similar to BDE. Okay. Then what we have to find the ratio of the areas of triangle ABC to the area of triangle BDE. According to theorem 6.6, area related theorem given in the chapter of triangle, the ratio of area of two similar triangles is equal to square of the ratio of their corresponding side, that is BC by BD whole square. What is BC and BD given here? BC is 2 times of BD, which is equal to 2 BD by BD whole square. Okay, BD is cancelled. 2 square is 4 by B. Here 1 will be the so 1. That is implies ratio is 4:1. This is very simple question. Usually, one numerical question will be there based on this theorem. What is the next question? Is one question under 1 mark section. That is question is asking from probability. If a die is thrown, what is the probability of getting an even prime number? So, what is the total number of what are the possible outcome? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, out of these even numbers are 2, 4, and 5, 6. So, probability of that event to get a even number is equal to number of favorable outcome for even number is 1, 1, 2, 3. 3 numbers are divided by total number of outcome is equal to 6. Therefore, 3 by 6 equal to 1 by 2. This is one more question. Next question is find the sum of first 20 terms of the following AP. Okay, find the sum of first 20 terms of the following AP. This is under 2 mark question. This question is carrying 2 marks. The AP is actually 1, 4, 7, 10, etc. You have to find the sum of 20 terms. We know that A is equal to 1, D is equal to 1 minus 4 minus 1 is 3, N is equal to 20. S20 will be N by 2 into, that is, what is the formula we have? Sn is equal to N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D. This is the formula we have that we will get here. S20 is equal to what is N? 20 by 2 into what is A? 1 plus 20 minus 1 into D is equal to 3. 20 by 2 is 10 into 2 plus 20 minus 1 is 19. 19 into 3 is equal to 57. Clear? That is 10 into 57 plus 2 is 59, which is equal to 590. Actually, you may notice that in the question number in the set 31, this AP was there to find the x. So there will be somewhat relation between the questions given in the same set. Okay, now come to the next question under this. We are discussing the questions under 312. Okay. Then in this question, perimeter of the sector of a circle of radius 5.2 centimeter, 16.4 centimeter. here the perimeter of sector is given that this is the sector and perimeter is perimeter is given 16.4 okay centimeter, radius is 5.2. What is the question? Find the area of the sector. Here we have to find the area of the sector. So perimeter means, what is the perimeter? Radius plus radius, that means 5.2 plus 5.2 plus theta by 360 into 2 pi r, that is 2 pi into 5.2, okay, which is equal to 16.4. Now type this terms to here, so what we will get? Theta by 360 into 2 pi into 5.2, okay, which is equal to 16.4 is given that. What is 16.4? 16.4, this 5.2 plus 5.2 will be 10.4. Take it here, 10.4 minus 10.4, which is equal to 6. Okay. So theta by 2 pi into 5 by 2 divided by 360 is equal to 6 centimeter. But to find the area of the sector, we need the angle. So we have to find the theta. So theta is equal to, so we have to write this relation in terms of theta. Theta is equal to, what is this? 6. Now take all this term to here, so into 360. Divide by 360 will be into 360, 2 pi into 5.2. Okay, so theta we have got in terms of this. We don't need to substitute the values now because we are applying the formula area of sector. So area of sector is equal to, what is the area of sector formula? Theta by 360 into pi r square. Clear? That implies, what we will get here, that implies what is theta? 6 into 360, 360 divided by 2 pi into 5.2 into pi r square. Pi r square is 5.2 whole square, okay, divided by 360. This 360 is cancelled, pi is cancelled, 5.2 is cancelled. Then here 2 into 360 cancelled, here 6 by 2 is there, that is 3. 3 into, here one more 5.2 will be there, that will be here. 3 into 0.2 is 0.6, 3 into 5 is 15.6 centimeter. So never go for substituting these values to find theta, just keep as it is and substitute in this area formula. Clear? So if it is asked to find the area sector from perimeter or perimeter from sector, just put this value, you will get the answer. Okay? Now, unit is square, okay? Centimeter square. Next, one more question is there, but that question is prove that the parallelogram circumscribing a circle is a rhombus. This question is given in the NCERT exercise 10.2, question number 11. So, that try yourself, okay? I'm not going to discuss again that one. Now come to here, one more question is given that from trigonometry. Prove that sin raised to 6 theta plus cos raised to 6 theta minus 3 into sin raised to 4 theta plus cos raised to 4 theta plus 1 is equal to 0. So we are taking the LHS here. We don't have any identity which connect the power 6 and 4. So it should be converted into the form of square. So for that, what we are going to do is that here, first let's change this into here. So we can write sin raised to 6 theta is sin square theta whole cube. Alright? Because a raised to m into a raised to m, that is a raised to m into 2 into 3. Plus cos raised to 6 theta, we can write it as cos square theta whole cube. Okay? Minus, this is keep it as 3 sin square theta plus cos square theta whole square also we can write. Just a key part is because after simplifying this, let's think about this term. Sin raised to 4 theta plus cos raised to 4 theta. Okay. Now here a cube plus b cube is the applied identity. What is a cube plus b cube? We already have that identity. X cube plus y cube is equal to x plus y into x square minus, sorry, plus y square minus xy. This is the identity we have. Okay. So by using this identity, we can simplify this 2 into sine q. This will become x and this will become y. So x plus y, that means sine square theta plus cos square theta into x square means sine square whole square. It will be sine square whole square theta plus cos square whole square theta minus sine square theta into cos square theta. Okay. Plus minus this term is there. I am not writing now. We are just simplifying this one. 2 into what is sine square plus sine square theta plus cos square theta? Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Okay. Into sine square theta whole square will be sine raised to 4 theta. Same here we will get plus cos raised to 4 theta minus sine square theta cos square theta, okay, minus some terms are we are not writing now. Now 2 into sine raised to 4 theta, 2 into sine raised to, here this 2 is common to all the terms, okay. So never forget to put the bracket. One more bracket is needed. This 2 is applicable for all the terms. Okay. Then this bracket is okay and one bracket. Right. Now 2 into sine raised to 4 theta plus 2 into cos raised to 4 theta minus 2 sine square theta cos square theta, okay, minus 3 into sine raised to 4 theta plus cos raised to 4 theta. Here plus 2 into sine raised to 4 cos theta and minus 3 into sine raised to 4 theta plus cos raised to 4 theta. So it is become minus of sine raised to 4 theta plus cos raised to 4 theta. I think one plus 1 is also is there. Okay. Plus 1 is there. Okay. Plus 1. We are not writing now. After last step you will write that plus 1. Okay. Cos raised to 4 theta minus 2 sine square cos square theta. Okay. Plus 1. Now here this minus is keeping the. Now we can write that plus 1 here because all terms are simplified. Here, this is we can write it as sine square theta or cos square whole square theta like that. Sine square theta whole square plus cos square theta whole square minus dash. Okay, same terms. Then here a square plus b square, that we can write it as a square plus b square is equal to a plus b whole square minus 2ab. Okay, because a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, so we have that a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab here. That plus 2ab coming taken to here, so it will be minus 2ab. So we will get on LHSR. So this is the identity we are going to apply here. Okay, so what we will get here, minus of sine square theta plus cos square theta. Clear? Very important one because this minus is common for these all terms. Okay? So this is a, sine square theta is a and cos square theta is b. So sine square theta plus cos square theta whole square minus 2 into AB. What is A? Cosine square theta into cos square theta. Okay, close the bracket, minus this entire terms is here. Okay, then what we have, minus of, what is sin square theta plus cos square theta? 1. So minus 1 square minus 2 sin square theta cos square theta minus, now write all these terms, 2 sin square theta cos square theta plus 1. Now we can simplify this one. Here minus 1 square is the 1, so minus 1. Minus of minus 2 will be, minus of minus will be plus 2 sin square theta cos square theta. Okay, this bracket is only up to here. Okay, this is separated term. Minus 2 sin square theta, minus 2 sin square theta cos square theta plus 1, plus minus 2 sin square theta plus 2 sin square cos square theta, and plus 1 and minus 1 cancel, which is equal to 0, that is equal to RHS. Hence it is proved. So I have just explained quickly how first we have what we written in terms of square and applied here x cube plus y cube identity. We have written this one. Okay. We have written here the cos square theta. Then there was that term we have not yet written here. So this entire term we have not written here. Then here also we expanded this one. 2 into sin square cos square theta is 1, so that we apply, and this is we expanded to here. The same term, this term we are not writing here. Then come here. In this step we have written this term here. Plus 1 also is there. Okay, plus 1. Okay. Then we have solved like this. Okay. So 3 identities we have used here. One is sin square theta plus cos square theta, that is trigonometric identity, and other 2 algebraic identities. Okay. Now we can discuss that questions which asked in the set 31.3. Okay. First, only few questions are there which are going to discuss in the other one. A ladder 10 meter long reaches a window 8 meter above the ground. The distance of the foot of the ladder from the base of the wall is dash meter. That means this is directly by using the application of Pythagoras theorem. A ladder 10 meter long reaches a window 8 meter above the ground. So the window is 8 meter above the ground. Okay, and the length of the ladder is 10 meter. Find the distance of the foot of the ladder from the base of the wall. This distance we have to find. Window means it is always perpendicular. Wall will be always vertical, so it will make 90 degree with the ground. So these 3 are the sides of the hypotenuse. Sorry, these 3 measures are the sides of the right angle triangle. So directly we will get x is equal to square root of 10 square minus 8 square, which is equal to 10 square is 100, 100 minus 8, 64 is equal to 36, which is equal to 6 meter. Okay. Direct question. Next question is, a pair of dice is thrown once. What is the probability of getting a doublet? That means we have to calculate the probability to get a doublet. So how many there are total of 36 outcomes when a dice is thrown twice. So to get a doublet means the outcomes are like same numbers, same number on the both the dice. So the outcomes will be 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Okay, these are the favorable outcomes. How many outcomes are there which you get to get a doublet? 6 outcomes. So the probability will be 6 divided by total number of outcomes when a dice thrown twice or 2 dice thrown at a time. Then it will be 36, which is already discussed in the textbook. So 6 by 36 is equal to 1 by 6. Clear? This question carries 2 marks. The minute hand of a clock is 12 centimeter long. Find the area of the face of the clock described by the minute hand in 35 minutes. That means simply find the area of the sector by the minute hand in 35 minutes. Okay. So here, first of all, we have to get it the idea. Sorry, question number 3. That angle we have to find it. Theta, the angle swept by the minute hand in 35 minutes. Theta in 35 minutes. So how will we get that one? That is equal to, in 1 minute how much angle will it swept? That means 1 by how many minutes are there? 60 minutes. Okay. So the angle swept by it will be 360 by 60. Clear? There are total of 60 minutes in one rotation. So in one rotation, complete angle is equal to 360 by 60 into in 35. This is the angle swept in 1 minute into 35. We will get the angle swept in 35 minutes. This is equal to 6 into 35. 6 into 35, what we will get? 6 into 35, 6 into 5, 33 and 90. 3 plus 9 is equal to 12, 21. Okay. So here, an angle of the sector we got it at 210. What is the question? Find the area of the face of the globe described by minute hand in 35 minutes. So the area of the sector we have to find it. Clear? How to find the area of the sector? Theta by 360 into pi r square. Am I right? That is equal to theta is 210 by 360 into pi is 22 by 7 into what is the radius? That is the length of the minute hand, 12. 12 into 12. This is cancelled. Again we will get here 210 by 360. Okay. So 21 by 36 is equal to 3 is a common one. 7 will be here and here it will be 12. Alright. Okay. 0 cancelled. Then 21 into 21. 3 into 7 is 21. Here 3 into 12 is 36. So 3 cancelled. 7 and 12. That 7 is cancelled within 1, 12 is cancelled. 22 into 12. 22 into 12, 4, 2, 6, 264 centimeter square. Next question is, the sum of first 7 terms of an AP is 63. Let's solve one by one. Question number, we can read as for. Sum of first 7 terms is equal to 63. That is n by 2 into 2a plus 6d is equal to 63. That means n minus 1 into d. Then this 2 take into here. So 2 can be cancelled directly. N into a plus, oh sorry, n is 7. Okay. 7 into a plus 3d is equal to 63. The 7 take into here. So a plus 3d is equal to 63 divided by 7, which is equal to 63 by 7 is equal to 9. Equation number 1. Okay. Now come to the second condition, and that of its next 7 terms is 161. That means not the sum. Next 7 terms means sum of first 7 terms we obtain. Then sum of next 7 terms will be sum of 14 minus sum of 7. Clear? Sum of first 14 terms minus sum of first 7 terms, we will get a sum of the 8th to 14th term. That is the meaning of sum of next 7 terms. Clear? Which is equal to 161. Sum of 7 terms already we obtained, that is 60. Already given. So sum of 14 terms will be 14 by 2 into 2a plus 13d minus 63 is equal to 161. Now 14 by 2 is 7 into 2a plus 13d, which is equal to 161 minus 63 will be plus 63. Then 2a plus 13d is equal to, let's add this one, what will you get here? 1 plus 3, 4, 6 plus 6, 12, 1, 224, right? Divided by this 7, we are taking divided by 7, which is equal to 224 by 7 is 3, 1, 14, 2, 32. Equation number 2. Now we have two linear equation in two variables. Okay. Solve this pair of linear equation in two variables. We will get the answer. So either we can use elimination or substitution method. Here I am going to use the substitution method. So from the equation 1, we will get a is equal to 9 plus 3d will be minus 3d. Substituting this value of a in this equation 2, we will get a 2 into 9 minus 3d plus 13d is equal to 32. What we will get here? 2 into 9 is 18 minus 6d. Okay, 2 into minus 3d is equal to minus 6d plus 13d is equal to 32. Now, minus 6 plus 13 is equal to plus 7. Okay, so 7d is equal to 32 plus 18 will be minus 18. Therefore, d is equal to 32 minus 18 is equal to 12, 4, 14 divided by 7, which is equal to 2. Then substitute this value of d here. We will get in equation number 3. We will get a is equal to 9 minus 3 into 2. That is 9 minus 6, which is equal to 3. So a is equal to 3 and d is equal to 2. What is the question? Question is find the AP. So first term is a, that is 3. Okay, then common difference is 2. So next term will be 5. Then 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9, etc. The AP is 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay. Now here, a man can row a boat downstream 20 km into hours and upstream 4 km into hours. So speed at upstream is actually speed at upstream. Upstream is given downstream. Downstream is x plus y. If you are considering speed of boat in still water is x and the speed of stream is y, then the speed at downstream is x plus y. Similarly, speed at upstream is actually x minus y. Clear? That is the thing first we need to remember regarding solving these questions. Also find the speed of the rowing in still water. Also find the speed of the stream. Okay. So here that is we need to find. And come to the question. A man can row a boat downstream 20 km in 2 hours. So we all have that formula that speed is equal to distance by time, or time is equal to distance by speed, because here the equation is given in terms of time. So we are writing this one, time is equal to distance by speed. So according to the first condition, a man can row 20 km downstream, that is speed will be x plus y in 2 hours. That is the first equation. Clear? So just they take this x plus y to there and 2 to here, so we will get 20 by 2 is equal to x plus y. Cancelled. 10 is equal to x plus y. Equation number 1. Now the second situation, upstream 4 km in 2 hours, same time. That means upstream 4 km is same time. So what we will get? 4 distance is 4 by speed at upstream is x minus y is equal to time is 2. Similarly to take into here, so 4 by 2 is equal to x minus y. Here to cancel, 2 is equal to x minus y. Equation number 2. Simple linear equations in 2 variables. So just to solve these equations. Okay, x plus y is equal to 10 and x minus y equal to 2. I am giving to you for solving. So what will we get here? The answer we will get x is equal to, when we are adding this x plus 2x is equal to x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 4. We will get the solution like this. Okay, so try yourself. Very simple one. Here, two circles touch each other at the point C, and prove that the common tangent to the circles at C, this is the common tangent of this one, bisect the common tangent P, PQ, prove that the common tangent to the circles at C bisect common tangent at P and Q. So actually we have to prove that, to prove this point T bisect, this tangent bisect the entire this tangent CT bisect the tangent PQ. That means we have to prove PT is equal to TQ. Then only it is bisecting. Clear? Dividing into two equal halves. So here, how can we prove this one? This is very simple. T is a point and these two are tangent. PT and TC are tangent. So obviously this PT is equal to TC. PT is equal to TC according to theorem 10.1. Then, sorry, 10.2. Then PT is equal to TC, equation number 1. Clear? Similarly, this TC is equal to TQ because these two are the tangent from the point T to the second circle. Also, we have TQ is equal to TC. Clear? Equation number 2. Both the tangents are equal to the common one TC. Therefore, PT is equal to, that implies PT is equal to TQ. Very simple question. Okay. So, this question is actually, we have to write the theorem name and then only we will get the complete mark for this question. Okay. So this is the concept of this question. Now next question number 7. This is a prove that question. Now take this LHS and nothing is given, just we need to prove that. Okay. So here 1 plus cos theta by sin theta we have to prove. So here this one we are replacing by cosec and cot. We already have that cosec square theta. Cosec square theta is equal to 1 minus cot, 1 plus cot square theta. Then this cot square theta take into here, so we will get a cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. So instead of this one, we are substituting cot square theta, cosec square theta minus cot square theta. So what we will get here? Cot theta plus cosec theta plus minus cosec square theta minus cot square theta, okay, divided by denominator. Okay, same denominator I am not writing now. That is equal to, here cot theta plus cosec theta minus a square minus b square is equal to a minus b into a plus b. That we will get here cosec theta minus cot theta into cosec theta plus cot theta. Okay, then in that case we have got that cosec theta plus cot theta, a minus a square minus b square is equal to a minus b into a plus b. Then here cot theta plus cosec theta is common in both the terms. Okay, so take it outside. We will, denominator is there. Okay, I am not writing now. Taking cot theta plus cosec theta outside, what we will get here? Remaining, here 1 will be there, minus, here this we have taken, so remaining term is cosec theta minus cot theta. Okay, then divided by denominator is cot theta minus cosec theta plus 1. What is this term? Plus 1 is the minus cosec theta is the minus of minus cot theta. Minus of minus cot theta is plus cot theta. So they are same term cancelled. We will get this one. What is cot theta? Cot theta is equal to cos theta by sin theta. Plus what is cosec theta? 1 by sin theta. Denominator same, so just add the numerator. We will get cos theta plus 1 divided by sin theta is equal to RHS. Hence it is proved. Clear? The one more question is the question number, last question, that is the same question given in the exercise 9.1, question number 12. Okay, so that you can, that is a textbook question, so I am not going to solve that. Okay, so in these videos we have completed the all questions which asked in the first set, 31.1, 31.2 and 31.3. By analyzing the question paper, we came to another some questions are there which is asked directly from the exercise or examples given in the textbook. So I am going to wind up this video. In the next video, I will discuss the questions from second set, that is the 32.1, 32.2, 32.3. Okay. So thank you for watching.